Back in 2019, my mom used to attend the Rock Church in East County, and she passed away suddenly, and the Rock Church was her home. And so at first I wanted to feel like close to my mom because that was her home. And so I started going again, and it had been many years since I had been in the church. And the moment I stepped through those doors, I really felt like, God was calling me back home. It wasn't long before, once I started going, I just felt like I needed to get connected. And so, I went and got involved in the life class, started taking the classes. I had something come up where I was faced with losing my house, and I had to subsume a bunch of debt in order to keep my house. And through that, my job at the time I was not going to be able to provide for me to be able to keep the house. Finances for me were always something that was within my control. And so for me to put my faith into God and giving what I knew I was supposed to, what I was called to do, that became my determination to walk this out. God was only going to show up if I continued to put my faith in Him for all things. And so I continued to give, I continued to focus on, just walking this through and seeing what God had for me. And through that, I had received a call back from a job that I had previously, but I had walked away from, and they came in and offered me a position to come back into their company. It was over $20,000 more than what I had been making when I was there just a few years earlier. And I ended up with an inheritance I wasn't expecting. Another door opened where I had a fund through my previous job that I didn't realize I had, and it was just enough to pay off the remainder of my car payment and those few small loans. With all of the debt removed, I was able to supplement my income enough to provide for me and my children on my own as a single mom, and that to me was the moving of mountains for me. God moved my mountains. Trusting in God is one of the hardest things that you will do, but it will be one of the most rewarding things. When I surrendered myself, my own will, my own abilities to God, and allowing Him to lay out this path and follow it and be trusting through that path, it has brought me a sense of freedom and a sense of liberation, because I can walk these things out knowing that through every discomfort, through every challenge, I have a mighty Father who's going to walk me through this. You're investing into the kingdom when you have a heart for the house. You have a heart for serving others. The lesson for me was the more that I poured into the church, it was rewarded abundantly through the growth of my family. I have an expanded family, even over the family that I lost through the experiences that I had over the last 3 years. It's opened doors to relationships, to community, to fellowship, to investing into the four walls of this church that has blessed me abundantly with my family.
What's up, Rock family? Pastor Miles here. I want to thank you for your faithfulness over the years. Because of your generosity, incredible stories like this are made possible. Your giving creates an opportunity for ministry to continue to happen in and through the Rock Church, so that people can experience the transformational love and hope found in Jesus Christ. We are committed to living out what we believe by helping make disciples that know God, grow in community, and make a difference. To learn more and to hear more of the Hartford House stories like this, you can text HEART to 52525. That's HEART to 52525, or visit sdrock.com/heart.